with the Carolina Panthers. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
This the league out of Hawaii right here. This simulation. I hate that shit. Man, why is this shit on simulation, man?
Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And now running right through it. And he'll go down right at.
Are you just making fun of me?
Yard line. On second down, Anderson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards,
hey, bro.
the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold.
Hey, did you know that this was on simulation, bro?
Defense.
Why you got it on simulation? You meant to do it on purpose?
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to
Competitive like it is on a regular game.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead,
yeah, I'm playing my game right now, though, bro. Like, you gonna just start the league over since we just in week 2?
When looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
I mean, I'm sure everybody will understand, though.
Escaping the pressure right. And the hit jarred loose.
Yeah, all right, so you want me to play my game or what?
Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as
look it up, bro, and you'll see what I mean. Like, you just got to look at it, check it out and shit, bro, and get back at me. Because I run a league, too, so holler at me.
Defensive backs making plays
all right,
on the
bro.
football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
On third down, Newton. He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 35.
Ooh, 2 up right now.
This one down all the way near the 30. A big 30-yard play on third. To the air again, Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's right, and he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to power through. And out of bounds just shy of the end zone at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. That's his longest run in the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening opening drive. And he'll bang that one through. Gano out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Trying to bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And right away, he lost the football. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
You know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Yeah.
Here's Ryan. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he is down deep into Carolina territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, Ryan. And it'll be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape. That's what
they're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, here's Newton. Buying time. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. They give him a gain of 38. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
From the red zone now, Newton. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Thomas. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Yo, what up?
Kick is right through, and the lead moves to 10-zip.
9 o'clock tonight at 9 o'clock. As soon as I get out of my game. I'm in a game in a different franchise right now.
But that's actually okay. They got 3 points.
You want good shit.
Let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think? Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. Here's Ryan. Big loss here as he's taken down. Mario Addison able to finally get him for a loss of 16.
I'm on this boy ass.
Lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taken in at the 22. good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
What's
It's
up,
an
bro?
8-yard pickup and
Bro,
leads
please
to
don't tell me Parker locked to a
downs.
computer.
He can replay that shit.
Now, after that bit, it's final. They can't. That shit final. I think if he would have quit during the game, he probably would have been able to go back. That shit final. 16-0. Buffalo Bills.
And he just gets
I'm dead.
away. The wise move there looked like nobody open.
He
Now
ain't gonna be able to
2nd
redo that
down.
shit. I'm dead, coach.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they like the measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Here we go on 4. Newton. Got him, and it's late. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. They'll run it now out of the gun. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. They juked him, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run. Anderson looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
Now Newton, forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tech McKinley tackles him for a loss of 10. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. They fake the give. Newton flushed out right.
Oh, you just gotta catch that shit, Olsen. Damn, bro.
And converted, so you better make sure your defense stays
I'm
out
tired of it
and is alert.
Yeah.
And Gano's kick is right through. And that'll push the lead up
I love him,
to
but
13
I'm
to
tired of
nothing.
him.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13
I
plays,
do
only
too.
give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes.
I'm whooping this nigga at 13-0. This nigga can't even score.
Look at it.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a
Cam out
turnover.
here
And then
balling,
a
too.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they
Damn, man.
because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And the first play of the
Still
drive
big
there
dog
is
smoking, though. You
incomplete.
gotta get out of
He
here.
couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
He ran through everything.
So now 2nd and
Jesus.
10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Ryan. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson. Coming in on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Get out! Right!
Third and long. It's Ryan. Dancing to his left. And he's got a man, Calvin
That's
Ridley.
trash,
And he
man.
takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. He got 29 yards that time.
Hey, express! 21!
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted.
I just caught a
Picked up by
one-hand fucking
Thomas
pick.
Davis. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And some room to maneuver. Complete to right. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now Newton on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton buying time to his left. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Oh, my Cam. There's times when I'm not analyzing up here. I'm just appreciating. Led NFL quarterbacks in rushing last year. He is truly the ultimate weapon at that position.
Anderson. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Newton now on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Going for it all. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got to bracket it out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. To throw on third down. Newton being chased out left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jarius Wright, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Whooping this dude ass.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
21.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaq Thompson in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Hey, replay. Hey, Tuesday. Go.
Now Ryan on second down. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And now it's third down.
I can't understand
Falcons on third down. Just
why we
1 for
can't
3
put
thus
shit
far.
together.
This will be third and a mile. Now it's Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Clean. He's at the 30. 10. A special moment for Calvin Ridley, the first touchdown catch of his NFL career, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And Freeman lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
Oh, you got to react to that shit. Oh,
now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2. They're going to run it with Anderson. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And some room to roam now. 30, the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman with officially a 103-yard return. And the Falcons cut into that lead.
That was a special return. And it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach, his head coach, to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
Yeah, exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to be ready to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Here we go, fellas.
Looking to throw on second down. Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
The Panthers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now he bowls him over. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. On first down, Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
To throw on 2nd down. Newton forced out to his left. And this one complete right side to Funchess. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Let's go.
The way it is like you're taking your time. You gotta pass the ball to all your receivers. You gotta rush the ball. It's like a little mixture of everything.
42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a game
of 7, and they're going to have a 3rd down. You score high all the time.
Good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the
interceptions
in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
It's off the point. You just can't keep scoring one person. It don't matter how many points you score.
But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception.
Nah, he's one of these butt guys.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
So he's like one of these insider guys that get like the inside shit on a lot of shit and everything. So, but that's how you get the 25. You pass the ball to all you utilize all your receivers, not just one receiver.
Now Ryan on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Nice move at the
I don't play something like
that. By Jones. And he's brought down. He goes for There as the drive will continue.
I'm just telling you what I know and how he scored.
Quite well in the NFL.
And he's in the top. He's in the top every week.
You've really got something going. Able to get outside the pocket and complete the pass.
I'm telling you what I know that he knows. That he does every week. I'm telling you what he does every week. That's what he does. And he scores. And he's ranked in the top every week. So I'm just telling you the knowledge that was passed on to me, and I'm passing on to you. So you can take it whichever way you want it. You can take it and shove it up your ass, or you can take it and listen, or whatever. You can do whichever way you want to do it. You can take it, shove up your ass, or you can take it and listen, or you can take it, or whatever. I'm just saying.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense.
You're the one came off like a dumbass. I'm just telling you some shit that I know, that I done heard.
They took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play
I'm
down.
telling you some shit that I heard, and I'm passing on to you. I ain't trying to be no asshole or no shit like that. You don't want to pumped up like an asshole.
Down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
So take it the way you want to take it.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. K1 short, able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, he can't get the fucking shit off.
Had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold. Yep. He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49.
As soon as I get out of this, I'm in a game. I'm broadcasting. I'm in a game in another league. I'm broadcasting. I'm playing right now. 3rd quarter. Yeah, I just have my mic off, concentrating.
They run it again with Anderson.
When?
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Oh, you
2
watching
yards
it?
on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down.
All right, as employees, we 1-1.
I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
After the run, Newton going to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's got his target. That's more. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are
I got
starting to have
C.J.
on this
Anderson
game.
running like a
They're
fucking
bit
dog
slower.
on
That
this
front
nigga.
7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Back now here on EA Sports.
Oh, I remember.
It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. They run again on 1st down. Anderson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now the inaugural carry here for Fonzie Whitaker. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
That shit would happen.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. Another tote here for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Anderson. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. C.J. Anderson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gano the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano out to kick this one away. And here now come the Falcons. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there.
Like that. You can't stop that
They
shit.
were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that.
Hey, you watching my
You mean
game?
it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
watch this
Not a
shit.
chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Ryan.
Look at
And
that
he's
shit.
going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Look at that
Picked
shit.
off by Mike Adams. And they will
Yeah.
take over at the 29-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They give it to Anderson. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Yeah, I don't play that shit, do I?
Again, Anderson. And he's got some space here. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
On 1st down, Newton. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh my goodness.
On 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Yes.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Damn right.
use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Carry number 20 coming up for Anderson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Play action. It's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Newton. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Stop me.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good.
Come on, man. You gotta get that. Got to get that. Oh, damn. Jari on my nigga?
Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
God damn.
Out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. Now Ryan, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu.
Reaching up.
And he's going to be
Come
out
on,
of
just
bounds,
fuck
but
around
able
and
to
go
take it inside the 40-yard line. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. This goddamn solo battle shit, that be cheating like a motherfucker, this shit, boy.
Are you doing it the right way?
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Looking to throw on second down. Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Falcons on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now a play fake.
Come on, man. You got to get
out
that.
to his left. Now he'll turn and throw. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in.
I don't know what that is, bro. Go on his ass, Anna.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on these offsides.
This summit's ready to go hide somewhere right now.
Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Following the penalty, Anderson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
On second down, here's Newton. Buying time to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Newton. Being chased out left.
That's not even a fucking fumble, bro. Man, that is so trash. That is so trash, bro. That was not a fucking fumble.
What a pick at my nigga. What a pick.
Wow. The booth better challenge that shit, man. Don't shit me, booth.
That's exactly what they did.
Don't shit me, booth. Oh my gosh, bro.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan.
Go.
Oh my gosh, that was a pig.
They be cheating on this goddamn shit. How the fuck a lineman gonna catch it? That motherfucker run like you run out and pack a hot dog.
We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Throwing on 1st down. Ryan. Oh, a scrap for the football.
Catch the ball, bro. Come on.
The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Weedy man. What the fuck is Weedy man?
To throw again.
No, I ain't never heard of that concoction before. I never seen it.
Forced out to his left.
I ain't never seen no shit like that.
And he comes back with one complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I think that should have been chalked up as a winning play for the defense, and they somehow beat it, didn't they?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
And he finds his tight end on the left side of the field. That's a tough throw. What a great completion.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's complete. Hooper. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job.
Come on, boy, that should have been a pick. Gilmore.
They needed the football
Play like that
back.
again.
Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
Nice ass
as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have it in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Panthers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host.
Oh, that should have been a pick, man. Boy, that nigga locking down Fitzgerald. Motherfucking Alexander. Come on, that shit is ass. This motherfucker threw a spinning, goddamn pass, and motherfucker just did a goddamn me spin. That should have been a motherfucking pick. Ain't no way she got that first man.
And this.
There we go. Go, 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 go.
Damn, I get caught on the block.
Go. There you go. Run the bitch back, boy. Run it back. Yeah. Oh. Hey, them old niggas tried to skull me, man. Motherfucker hitting motherfucking Zach
That
Ertz
fucker on
motherfucking
crack.
goddamn drag
You
racing
cannot
shit.
tell me
Slow ass.
that fucker is not on crack.
Oh.
I don't care what nobody tell me.
That nigga, boy, hey, that nigga fuck around, took that bitch to the house, end zone to end zone. Hey, nigga jumped on the nigga legs, he was stumbling and fucked around and kept his
Bumbling.
balance and kept going.
Jeez, boy. Envy. I don't know how many rocks you smoke a day, but you smoke enough, boy. Envy is a whole rockhead. So you say, let me see that deep body shit. You be like, ugh.
That plate, man, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I couldn't get to the hit.
You know what I'm saying?
Then it can get your hope she's horrible.
Get some of that white girl. Be aligned to it, be straight. Never mess with that white girl. Pick, bitch. Pick, bitch. Oh, bitch, that was almost a Reggie. Why didn't you pick that off?
Look at dirty ass nose, man. Look.
Pick, baby.
Pick them salty ass burgers.
Bitch, oh my god. Gilmore, you finna get fired. Your whole ass.
Fuck this nigga thought. Let's go.
Come on, Clay, you gotta make that nigga strip that nigga down. Strip that nigga down. Hey, no, you shut the fuck up.
Bitches on krills, I'm telling you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a cheap
That
ass
fucker's going
card.
from
That
me
82
to
Chandler
the
Jones.
brown pink shit.
That 82 Chandler Jones is a fucking beast. Look at that nigga Clark. Clark got that dog in his motherfucker. Now watch this motherfucker throw it down and get a first down. This is gonna be the first.
Envy.
What up, bro? I'll let you play.
Shut your ass up. The hell is wrong with you, boy? Stop all that.
That motherfucker Gilmore, he got that chick on that one, boy. He earned that motherfucking chick.
Hope everybody is in their games, because I'm about to simulate our shit to the next week.
Ah, he got a touchdown? Oh my fucking god. Damn, I
got that.
That was supposed to be a pick, man. Let me get that motherfucker.
Or to come get your hoe, cause she's horrible.
Get your bitch ass up.
Yo, why the fuck is Ace Joker not playing this fucking games, yo? I'm about to kick Ace Joker. I'm about to kick him.
What team you got?
Don't worry about it. What team you got?
No, I'm asking because my friend want to get in.
I didn't say your friend could get in. Fuck your friend. What the fuck?
Fuck you, nigga.
Trevor.
Fuck your mama, nigga.
Trevin, man, quit talking like you fire, bro. I know he not.
Hey, Envy, don't be first round, don't be number 6.
Yeah, okay. Whatever that's supposed to
Don't
mean.
be pick the number 6, fam.
You got me fucked up, nigga. You know what time it is, bro. He go to that Beckham set. That Beckham diamond. Trevin, how many coins you got, bro?
15K.
You want to play for it?
Nah.
It's time to say that, bro. Damn. How much you got? All right, come on.
Are you serious? He caught that bitch over 3 people.
Willie, better shut up, he smells like poo. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Man, cause I was throwing picks. I still beat him though, but god damn. A million. He threw like fucking 5 or 6. I threw like 3 or 4. I was like, god damn. But you see who won though? I won. That nigga 0-2. Oh, you watched me beat him? Hey, I had them some bitches blitzing the hell out that nigga, dude. Hey, I know he was. I know he was mad as a motherfucker. Luke was out there going stupid. I got Luke for trade. I got Luke for trade. What up? I'm open. Who you got, Will? No, oh, you got Jets. Nah, I'm good, Carl. I'll take the stadium for Luke. Y'all can play in the park somewhere. Y'all I'm talking about?
I play in goddamn home shop field.
Oh, yeah? Damn it. When you don't own that motherfucker, you gonna have to holler at goddamn, you gonna have to holler at goddamn Colt for that. Fuck. You know, Colt don't like letting the black folks fuck with it. They always tear up shit, leave trash everywhere.
You against the weekend, bro?
I'm about to. Ain't nobody replying. I think people. Is anybody in games? Do anybody know? Who you play, Will? Who you play? in our league.